Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a review. You guys have been asking for this review for a very long time. I've been using this product for a couple months and I figured it's about time that I did a review because I've had enough time to figure out what I think about it. It's the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. It's mattifying and oil free. This is specifically for people with oily skin. If you have dry skin, don't even try this. Personally, I have oily skin all over. It's very rare that I get dry patches. Sometimes I do, but it's very, very rare. I personally think that even if you have like combo skin and you have dry patches, I wouldn't try this because even with oily skin, it feels like it kind of dries out your skin. I don't know, it's like a weird feeling, but you do stay oil free for a long time, so it does really work really well. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like. It's really nice and sleek. It is a pump foundation, which I enjoy, and it is about $58, I do believe. I will put the exact amount right here. And I have had this foundation for a while now. It does last for quite a few hours. I'd say about 6 hours looking good. I think when you get to about 8 hours, it starts looking a little not so cute. It kind of breaks up a little bit, and I don't really like that. So if I'm going to like a special event for a little while and I don't want to have to worry about touching up and repowdering, I will wear this foundation. I wear it for about 6 hours and I'm good. I don't want to wear it anymore because it does kind of start breaking up. I also find that whenever I do like my nose contour, I'll, put my contour on and I'll start blending it out, and sometimes the foundation really breaks up on my nose and it takes a couple times for me to get it fully covered like the rest of my face. This is definitely a medium to full coverage foundation. I think for me, after I do my concealer and powder, it is more of a full coverage foundation, but first applying it, it's medium to full. I think it's more full than medium, if that makes any sense, but I think it's buildable as well. You just have to be careful with it since it is such a heavy duty foundation. Now, another thing is I actually wore this to the track the other day, and it was kind of hot outside. It was like probably almost 79, 80 degrees, and I was kind of sweating because the sun was beaming and I thought I was sweating my makeup off. I didn't have a mirror on me or anything to check my foundation. I didn't touch up, and I got in the car and you couldn't tell that I was really hot and sweaty and gross, which I really like. That really impressed me. I was like, oh my god, you can't really tell that I'm sweating my butt off. But for this foundation, there are 16 shades, which is really, really great. So I also recommend going and getting like a sample, especially if you self-tan like I do. It definitely took me a couple times to kind of figure out a color that was even close to something that would match me. This one is still a little bit lighter. It's in the color beige. It is a little bit lighter. If I just self-tan, this is going to be really light, but it's better than the other one I had. You could just use a darker powder or bronzer to help it match your neck. That's what I did. Mine was a little light, but once you add bronzer and blush and stuff like that, it starts to really match. So the two things I like to apply this foundation with is, of course, the Beauty Blender. You guys know I use this for pretty much like anything. I think this gives you more of a full coverage look to this foundation. And I also like to use the brush, which is the Flat Kabuki F80 from Sigma. This will give you more of a medium coverage, and this one will give you more of a full coverage. I know some people say that the Beauty Blender gives them a sheer coverage, but for me, it always makes the foundation look a lot more full coverage. So, I don't know what's up with that. But if I want a more full coverage, I'll use this. If I want more of a medium coverage, I'll use this. All in all, if you have really oily skin and you want a foundation that's going to keep you matte for around 6 hours, I definitely recommend this. It's one of my favorite mattifying foundations. I think during the fall and winter, if my skin starts getting less oily, I might have to cut back on this because it is so mattifying. Like, it's going to make sure you stay matte for as many hours as possible. But if you think you're going to be sweating, like if you're at work, like a server or something, I know how that is. I used to sweat all the time when I was a server because I would be running around like a chicken with my head cut off. This would definitely keep you matte and you would be looking good for the server hours that you're going to work. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoy my reviews on products. I plan on doing a lot more coming for you very, very soon. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!